Hey, good evening, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Backlog Builder here at Mecha Live. My name is Ariel, and joining me tonight. Hope you are having a wonderful Monday. Oh man, we're approaching end of June. Can you guys believe that? And we are at episode 7. Wow, I remember reflecting back on episode 1, how nervous I am. I still am talking. Front of a camera like this to all you folks, but I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have shown me, all the comments, all the encouragement. Really appreciated. So tonight is an interesting episode. We are building our first master grade in the Backlog Builder episode. It is also a P-Bandai kit. We are building the P-Bandai Master Grade F90 Gundam tonight. This kit is a sponsored kit. It is a dedication kit to Gus from Toronto. I met up with him, really great guy, and he saw the episode and he asked me to build this F90 kit for him for the show. And I was obviously very humbled for that, and how can I say no to that opportunity? So anyways, this episode is dedicated to you, Gus, and hope you are watching this at some point in the future. Also, a couple of new announcements. As you know, Mecha is now powered by USA Gundam Store. Feel free to check them out at www.usagundamstore.com. Use my discount code AOMECHA10 and save on your purchase. Okay, so why don't we go to the arena and see what we're working with tonight. Okay, so F90 Gundam. It is an EFSF prototype suit. So the last time I actually touched anything Gundam was the last master grade, not the V2.0 F91, but rather the first release. But prior to that, I've only built the F90, the flight one, but it was like an older kit. It's like part of those no grade 1/100 scale release, which I think has come back now in production. I remember seeing that at the stores. Again, anyways, the F90. What can I talk about this one? It's a P-Bandai exclusive kit, master grade. The instruction has a lot of really cool, I guess, points in regards to like the type of armaments, the type of armor, a little bit of history, and the paint color of it. But what I like about the new Bandai stuff is that it's actually translated in English. So yeah, I read some of this stuff. Really cool information. And what I love about the back part is it's one of those classic master grade, glam standing shots. And hopefully we get this baby standing tonight. I am looking forward to building this right now. So that being said, these are just some of the excess stuff from it that's not part of the build itself per se. Limited number of stickers. There's only like down. Zoom in a bit on this guy here. Give you guys a perspective of what the stickers are. There's not a lot. Very tiny accent details. It looks like the eyes are blue and the sensors are blue. That is really cool. I am digging that for sure. Down like this. And the other one that came with it are some water slide decals. So that is definitely a selling point for me. And you can never get enough water slide decals. So that's some good stuff. And then the rest of the stuff here, blue colored, light, it's light blue, almost like a teal cyan looking beam saber. It's not completely blue. It's definitely more on the teal side. So there's a pair of that, and just a couple of what looks like a mesh protector for a wire, which is not that long. I think it's like 2 inches, 2.5 maybe. So that is cool. So there's those excess parts. The last time I actually did any type of mesh or wire was the Real Grade Mark II, I believe. And I think I had a comment about the Mark II not that long ago in regards to like my love-hate relationship for it. I think the Mark II is a really well-designed real grade. I just didn't like installing the tiny wired wire mesh thing for that. Maybe it's just me. My hands are too big. It's too fat to do anything about it. But anyways, those who do love the master grades, and I'm looking at you, Nico. Sorry, not master grades. The Mark IIs. I mean, yeah, they're great. Don't get me wrong. The design is great. But that RG was not 100% for me. But just a quick overview of what we are building today. Very limited weapons. It's a very basic Gundam kit. The trick on this one is like there's the weapons pack are a separate sets altogether, so you got to catch them all if you want to collect all of the weapon packs for this. And in regards to like how many there are frames and sprues, not a lot. That's why I'm kind of thinking, okay, this is probably borderline just a little bit more than the regular high grade, maybe approaching an RG in regards to the amount of detailed little pieces or other pieces for this. I didn't see any PC parts, and talking about the last couple episodes that there were those PC parts that help the joint and articulation and whatnot. This one I did not see any PC parts, so again, very interesting to see how the build goes for it. And for the way we start usually is with the chest unit, and guess what? The first part of this instruction is the chest unit. So we are going to start off, with guy. All right. Oh man, I'm already kind of like, I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. It's definitely a different feel of build already. So let's dive in. We're going to be using our trusty God Hand for this guy here, and our trusty X-Acto video cutting knife. All right, it looks like we could do this. So I'm going to try to speed things up just because I want to see if I could get this thing standing. The time right now, we are in by about 12 minutes. Well, technically 5, because like I have that counter down, so we're 5 minutes in, not counting. Ideally, the shows are running just over an hour, with several breaks in between. So I just want to see who's on the chat right now. It looks like we have Quinn. Hey Quinn, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Josh, aren't they making the P-Bandai packs for this? Yes, they are. Yep. And Sue, Meeple Mart sponsor what? Unfortunately, not for this show. But this kit is brought to you by Gus. So shout out to Gus from Toronto. All right. I am totally not looking at the instruction 100% because like I just noticed some stuff here that is going to be part of the chest, so I decided to chop it, and it looks like it's towards the end. Because why are we following instructions to begin with? Eventually we'll swing back and do some instructions, but I like to go rogue once in a while just to interesting. And for those of you joining us, hopefully you guys are also building some stuff. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on, or if just hanging out. How was your day? Tell me stuff. What are you guys up to? All right, so these are definitely the armor parts for it. We're gonna zoom in a little so that we could get a little bit more of the arena. Sure. So instruction is now. Let's go look at some instructions. There's D, there's A, there's A. Oh man, A28 looks like the cockpit. Very traditional colors in regards to the primary colors. Very vibrant on the red and blue, but not so much on the yellow. The yellow feels like it's almost like a camel yellow. That's the only thing I'd say that would be slightly different from the color scheme. Really love the reds and blues. Okay, so now that we've done everything aside from putting the waist together. Oh wait, there is a waist section which is saying A36, A35. Okay, where are you at? 35. Clear parts. Okay, that's new. Clear parts here look like they're part of the cockpit dominance section. Very interesting. Clear pieces. I am not too familiar with the F90. I'm not saying that I'm an expert on F90, but those of you who are in the chat joining us, like that knows about F90, please share some wonderful insight on this. I'd love to hear your perspective on the series. Were you guys a fan? Was this something that you followed when you were younger? But yeah, I wish I'd know more about it. I'm coming into this a little bit blind, but alright, what I'm cutting right now is the A7 and A8, which looks like the lower portion cover of the torso. Fully MacGyvering everything that we're doing right now. Going out of the books, not in 100% sequence. That's just part of the adventure. Now let's go back to sequence and we will need part B. Part B is white piece. It is. Okay, so part B, it looks like we do have, I'm just going to zoom in here, our first cockpit pilot. Okay, there, sitting down position. Get you inside your belly soon. That I typically don't put the pilot in just because like no one's really, I've not displayed any of my kit in like open hatch or open cockpit position, so this is kind of new for me. But also then I have like a whole bunch of frames and sprues that are that have pilots just sitting there or standing just because I never bothered taking them out. Okay, so we got the pilot. We need to sandwich that in between clear pieces. Then we will sandwich those clear pieces into the blue pieces. Got that? Alright, pretty basic. So far anyways. Oh, not tonight. Not tonight, floor imp. I'll feed you some other time, a different sacrifice. Okay, so what do we want to do? What we want to do is, this is top off, and this is what's gonna here. What I do know about the F90 is that it is a smaller scale kit, because I think after Char's counterattack, any kits generated after that were reduced in scale. So I would assume this is like under the 16 meter in real scale. Oops, I am blurred. Hang on there. Sorry about that, guys. Good. All right. F. So F is the dark part here. And what's asking me from this guy here is 11 and 12. We're going to go on 11 and 12 for this. Because I can't count numbers, we're going to go with gut instinct. And there they are. See that? Gut instinct. It's right in the palm of my hands. Bam! Your weekend, guys. Chance to enjoy some of that patio weather that we're mostly having now. Here in Toronto, we just entered phase 2, so I did manage to go outside and tried a patio out. I wish the model stores had patio, and then there. Anyway, that's an idea for you guys who are store owners and whatnot. Patio building might be a thing, you know. Insane. Okay, so we are putting this guy in between this, sandwiching that in between pieces here. Up a little. Not much excess. I think some of the cuts are very clean. Focus on. There's a little bit over here. Again, a lot of these things are going to be covered by armored anyways, so I'm not too ridiculous. It's only when I am dismantling this for a build that I would actually go, oh, E28. This is, looks like the first joint filler, I think. ABS plastic, E28. Okay. So as I mentioned, there's no PC parts for this kit. So it looks like in lieu of the parts, we are getting like just an ABS piece as the joint activator. So I wonder what's the wear and tear. The cool thing about, and I was talking to Andrew about this earlier on, like how do you guys paint your PC parts? Do you guys even? I mean, said that typically you can, but it typically don't stay as well. With this using ABS plastic, I guess for the actual joint itself, it just gives it that more stability and allows for the paint to actually stay on that. Okay, next we need is the F14 and F13. 14. Back to the F series. There they are. So far, so good in the build in regards to I feel like this is a standard Gundam. It feels like I'm building the Mark II. Feels like I'm building an RX-78. Like nothing crazy has come up yet aside from that clear body cockpit circle orb thingy that I would say is out of the norm in regards to the Gundam itself. Okay, so we are here, we are there, and like the back portion is gonna fit so easily. This looks like now the cage for the ball itself. So there is a little bit of articulation in the ab crunch. Looks like it could tilt upwards as well. Really cool. Like right here, kind of like ab crunches and whatnot. So cool stuff. Let's continue. All right. So the next part here, it looks like E and D part here, and the D is 26. All right, 26. Where are you at? Down, buddy. 27. So it looks like there are very clear indication of left and right from the last build that I was working on for the Danazyne Edison, right? The Danazyne had some parts that are similar but obviously different when it comes to the actual connection of joints. The 26 is on one side, 20 on the other. We are getting the E10. Nope, that's the F. There we go. Look at that. E would be, what do we need from this? E10. So E10, this is where... Totally just tore that off the thing. No, I felt like the piece connector is very thin and it will just pop off. I didn't even chop that. Bam. And don't do that with your stuff, guys. Be very, very mindful and be very careful when you guys are taking the part off by hand like that. If you're not too experienced, do not do that, because you will eventually ruin your plastic and maybe take some piece off with you. So I just did that because I know I could. Okay, so it's asking me to do this, and there's clear indication of how this in. Bam. That in a little bit more. Whoops. Tough now. Hold that weapon pattern. Then this guy here will be this way. Weird that like I feel like there's that like piece that like doing something wrong. Okay, that's fully integrated. Guy here is giving. I just don't want breaking and snapping. That would be a very first in our show. Why don't we take a quick break and take a look at what's going on with the chat. All right, just picking up the phone, seeing who's there. We have a whole bunch of people. There's Nate. Hey, how's it going? How tall is the MG? I don't know. I mean, I could look at it, but we're gonna have to find that out after we build it. Watching. Hey, Quinn and Miguel. Hey, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, no, just taking a quick break on this one because like my fingers after putting that two pieces in there felt like I was just washing dishes just before this. So again, something to learn: don't wash dishes because then your fingers will be all soft and stuff, and then you're dealing with hard plastic, and now it is a pain. So that's something new. Lessons learned for next episode. All right, let's go back to the arena and continue. Okay, so we got these pieces in. We are gonna start putting them inside the actual piece, but like, where's it going? It is missing D30. This. Okay, so it looks like there is a top cover for the chest, which then will house the connecting piece of the limbs, shoulder thingy mabob. That's right. That is definitely English for I just don't. I don't know. And I probably chopped the wrong piece out, of course. And that will sit right there. It looked like the right piece. I swear. It's okay. Happy accidents makes the best adventures. Am I right, guys? Got the right piece now, and we're gonna connect this guy and this guy together so that it forms arm. And it looks like it's fitting nicely. I don't feel any stress marks building up. I was just twisting that a bit to see how the test for that, and it's not bad. Cool. Brighten this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that's a little bit brighter for you guys. Okay, so we are now that in there. We need A23, which is the red piece, and this looks like... Really? No, that's not it. There's more to that. 33. Sorry, wow, I can't count tonight. This piece. Again, don't twist your stuff off like that. But I felt like the pieces are just gonna come off. Literally, there is some excess on that we clean off. But yeah, your nippers. Right? That's a PSA. That's a public service announcement for you folks out there watching the show that have not built a kit before. Follow the instructions. Watch YouTube videos. I will also be posting up another YouTube video, hopefully by next week. I'm still kind of in the process of making that right now. Yeah, some more informative stuff from Mecha. Okay, so now that can't put that there yet. She's jumping all over the place. We need 823 and 22. Looks like these are side covers to the undermount of the chest, and that will be A22 and A23, which guys here. 23 is for the right chest cover, and 22 will be for the left. Far so good. Woo! Yeah, I added a set of lights to the underside of this camera to give it a little bit more illumination, but also semi-hindering my right arm from working for arena. I think it's a fair trade-off, just because I wanted more illumination for the pieces that we are working on. Hopefully it's a lot clearer for you guys now, because I am in pain. not too much in pain. I'm just I'll deal with it. Find ways to make it work. Right. Making it work and making ways to work. Very good response I've had. Comments I've been getting Instagram. I just want to say thank you again for all the new followers and supporters of Mecha. Really feel the love, and I cannot wait to share new content with you guys, especially having you guys along in this adventure is really thank you very much. Okay, because I don't know what's doing here. Go like that. Does it fit? Fit in there. There we go. Cool. All right, we heard the snap. We are golden. So we got that piece, and I think we can go ahead and close up the body a little bit, but we are going to get the yellow vents first, and let's do that. So for the yellow vents, we need the A13 and A14. 13 is going on the right hand chest. 14 will be on the left hand. I was just in a chat with Great Canadian Build-Off Committee. Man, the amount of effort we are putting into this event, guys, we cannot wait to share you more information, but more so, we can't wait to see what you guys are coming up. For those who do not know, there's a online event that my community, Side 6, is helping out, along with all the other communities across Canada. Fun event for both OOB, out of box, and custom. You can check them out on the Facebook. Look up Great Canadian Build-Off Gunpla, and that would be the event page. Okay, great. And yeah, more info on that to come, and I'll be posting the link to that on the description Okay, so I think we could finally got the chest piece in. I should supposedly slide in like that. A bit difficult. Hate that when the plastic kind of just like dangles and there's like a little excess piece. Oh, you cannot fit in this. Well, that is not the night for that, and we are gonna keep pushing forward. Let's snap this guy. Oh, whoa, wait, maybe not. Why won't you snap, Mr. Swear to God, if I break any of these Bandai pieces, feel free to laugh at me, send me any of those comments, social media, and I will try my best to do better. Alright, so far nothing has broken, knock on wood. For those of you guys just joining us right now, I am building the P-Bandai Master Grade F90 kit. Trying to get this to stand tonight. Me. Hope this piece is not part of it, right? Okay. Yes, no, okay. Need to get the D color for the front chest cover plate. Right piece. We're looking for D35 and D36. 36. Come on down. Really? Oh, there they are. Okay. Piece here. Have you guys built your P-Bandai? Anyone here owns P-Bandai? Like, do you guys... Any avid collector or builder of P-Bandai? Like, do you guys find anything really different from the plastic of it? Like, I'm feeling this, and I was hoping that there's like a different feel to it. I remember working on some of the Gundam Seed, not P-Bandai, but like first releases have like that matte finish. I can't describe it in words, but like you feel something different in the plastic that you know it's a first release. And I pride myself at collecting some of the first releases just because it is pretty cool to feel that plastic for the first time. And it's like, yeah, this is a first run plastic. Wow, very F90 feel for the body. Look at that. Here's the body all completed with the cockpit opening. See the pilot, but not really fully inside. You have to really jam something in there. Some articulation. There is no... Oh, there is. Okay, cool. So you get that up motion, down motion, but to a straight line. And then very partial front bend like that. Cool. So far, cool. Body complete, but we don't have the neck. So why don't we do that? D25 and 9. Okay. 25 is... Well, that's 11. Way. And this looks like it's the neck cover plate. Then we need 5, which is this guy here. Again, not a PC part. We have just been so used to building the high grades that like I forgot what a master grade feels like. Hoo-wee. And it's fun. Master grades are definitely something that you will enjoy thoroughly building. And it just snapped. That snap felt really good. It went really well, and I think the chest, main body, torso is now. Okay. Why don't we take a quick break? And then we will continue on with the lower portion of the... Hey guys, I just want to take this time to thank you guys for joining us tonight in our show. Really awesome to have you guys here and commenting during our live chat feeds. I'm looking forward to hearing more from you guys. Also, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send me a PM in my social media platforms. You could reach me on Facebook at Mecha, as well as Instagram at AO_Mecha. And if you have any interest in joining us for a feature, or if you have anyone that we want to recommend to check out and be featured in the show, please send me an email, and you can see that at the bottom right hand of my screen, aomecha.info@gmail.com. All right, thank you very much, and why don't we go back to the arena, check out what's going on there. Okay, and we're back to the arena, and we are going to continue on with the lower portion of this. So first we are going to connect the what looks like lower parts, skirts, front skirts, and all that stuff for it. So what we're gonna need here is the D16s, a whole bunch of these. Get some of these Ds. Okay, what do we need here? D16, 14, and D2. Pretty much everything around this area. Right. Let's go. With this nipper, it feels like you're just chopping bonsai tree. Ever watched The Karate Kid, guys? Miyagi was chilling there, fucking. Oh, I shouldn't be swearing. Just sorry about that. Sorry, kids. Just cutting the bonsai tree, showing Danielson. Humble. Sit down. Ooh. Be humble. Sit down. Okay, sorry, I've been listening to that rap song. Where was I going with that? It's just the sound of this nip of this. Feels very chill. So relaxing. Take these out and I'm not even looking at the instructions in. What are numbers, guys? I don't know. Eventually we'll get to them. I was trying to like think about, so earlier on I completed the G bouncer from the age 2, season 2, not season 2, age arc 2, Wolf as the pilot. Great design. I really dig it. The character himself has some really good development as well as some sentimental attachment, especially for non-pilot per se. Finally got my hands on the G-Bouncer and really good kit. Highly recommend it. If you guys have that in your backlog, open it up, build it. Trust me, you will have so much fun putting that together. It's a very basic kit, don't get me wrong, but it's the sheer simplicity of the design. It's so posh looking. That's the word I'm going to use for that, posh. Very nicely put together design. Anyways, that was one of the latest photos I put up in my social media, especially in Twitter. Thank you again, guys, for the support. I finally broke 1K followers on Twitter today. I never thought I would ever cross 500, and I didn't even know we're gonna get to this level. But man, like I said, the amount of support I've been given the last couple of whiles really makes this thing worthwhile. That's the fuel. That's the fuel I use. Just keep going on this. And again, thank you guys for all your support. Okay, so we're gonna need this piece and this piece, and we are trying to put together the crotch area. And this one looks like a very intricate kind of like crotch system. Lower body. Lots of parts. And again, no PC parts. So all of these are just ABS plastic, like working together in unison, and hopefully there's not much wear and tear. Is this a kit that I would paint? Yes. Just because I could see this with the armor off and with all these like little, if we zoom in a little bit real quick right here on the details, like look at that right there. Bam. Look at the details on that. And it's very this, if this is P-Bandai, yeah, hell yeah, cool stuff. Side is, maybe that's not the best, but like stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I really appreciate that little incentive details when kits, especially master grades, have that. Really cool. Okay, so we got this 5 and 4 as well as E. Got the D5 and D4, which are these guys here, and we need the E. So we need E3 parts, so they're here. So that one I did twist off again, and again, don't do that. But the reason why I did twist it off, because like this is the piece that does that, and this type of piece. So I know that the pegs will be hidden in the sandwich of some kind. That's why I just took them off that way. That's not a new thing. I'm just, like I said, I'm comfortable enough to know that it won't affect the design, any impact on performance of the plastic. Keep that in mind why I did that. So it looks like it goes like that. Okay, wait. Other way around. Cool. Then what we'll need, oh, before we do that, it's missing the actual connector for the lower unit, which is 11. Oh, using 11. One. Also, it feels like the plastic is very attached to it. That's why. That away there. So this is now the connector piece for the upper portion. Yes. Oh, it needs to go further in. So I'm trying not to force it too much in there, just because breaking or snapping. But guys, it's fitting nicely for a P-Bandai kit. Build experience is really good, just because I think it's not like overcomplicated. But this is a very familiar kit. It's a humanoid kit in regards to its anatomy, and the parts are just really fitting together. Like as I mentioned, as I'm struggling with this piece here. That's that. All right, so now it's asking for, did we miss any pieces? Hopefully not. There's a piece obviously blocking my way because reasons. Okay, looks like we are going to continue. So we need this. Got the front skirts going. This, and like this, like that. For the front. Pretty sure this is the. Hope so. I'm just checking to see if it is the right pieces and whatnot. Okay, so let's continue. So it's looking A, which these guys. So that's the yellow pieces most likely for the front skirt. Asking 9. Okay, let's continue. Blue. I was looking for a red or yellow piece. And that's the top cover of the crotch. Then 832. 32. They are part of front skirt armor, which is a B color, white. Let's continue. All right, checking into the chat. What do we got here? Ione, hey, thanks for dropping by, guy. Oh, you're packing. All good. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. Hope your trip goes well. Wait, trip? Can we use that word? Are you allowed to go outside? Are you even allowed to leave your own town? Have fun wherever your adventures may take you. Nate feels like the same plastic, but oh yeah, we're just talking about the plastic quality. Yep. The bow chicka bow. Wow. That is awesome. Hey Cass, thanks for joining us. How's it going? And Kayla. Hey Kayla, say hi to Sean for me. All right, let's continue. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. We are being a little bit aggressive, especially on the timing of it. Right now, I believe we just probably crossed the half-hour mark. Oh, 43 minutes, of course. Time flies by when you are having fun. I am super right now fun with this build, just because I don't think we could far astray from it. As I say, I'm cutting pieces that potentially might break. Okay, getting there. Screws their respective kits. So know that these guys and these guys and this guy matches. Looks like this guy is just a cover plate for this. Wow, wait, an Earth Federation without the V thing on its crotch? What? Sure, this is an EFSF kit? Would you like to know more? Yes, actually we do. So we were talking about this particular unit of suit itself. This is apparently on the first Gundam carries the parachute cover system for planet re-entry, but I don't see the V thing on this, so that makes the question if this thing actually does carry it. Okay, so from here, this probably connects together some. Oh, it's gonna go like that some. Got it. Headway. This. Boom. Wow, that's an interesting kind of like gimmick. That before. I guess that's for when it bends. Oh, that's cool. Check this out. So in resting position, it would be like this. And then this pops out, and then the body could tilt forward. Very interesting gimmick. Okay. Onto the back. Ooh. Before we get that, let's just front skirt. A16 and E1. Oh. Guys, right here. Wow, here we go. Tiny pieces do not fall off. Holy. Oh. Okay. Closer to there. Then we need the that one. All right, I feel ya. Feel ya. One. Great piece. Looks like it is side thruster. Have two for each skirt, similar size and shape. Go ahead, cut them off, free them from their sprues, guys. Am I right? Are you with me? There. Let's get the front skirt all wrapped up. What it's saying is, in the front skirt, we are putting this as a here. Similar to this guy here on the opposite side of it. Oh. Then we are connecting thrusters. Actually, no. White piece first, and then thrust. I see. Comes a cover to it. Side. That's cool. The gray covers it, and then the inside of the thrusters is like yellow. All right, and then I guess the final piece, yellow front. Now, talking about Gundams and whatnot, have you guys? A stupid question. You guys probably have been following the Tokyo statue. Well, it's not a statue. It's like an animated, supposedly walking RX-78. I want to talk about that real quick. From the progress photos that I've seen recently, I think the most recent one is with the now armor plating on the main body and legs completed, or at least close to. When I first saw the initial build and the cockpit area and all that stuff, the torso being built, I thought, wow, cool. You know, dream coming true kind of feel. And then I saw, I'm sure you guys know what I'm about to say. I saw the legs and how it bent forward. I was like, I want to like it. I really want to like it. And it feels like they captured an Evangelion and decided to put a Gundam armor on it. Like when it did that like leg up bend. Oh man. Guys, tell me what you think. Am I going crazy? Am I over picky about that? Am I What do you guys think of the new RX-78 photos? If you haven't seen it, maybe Google that on your social feed. But I'm pretty sure if you are following anyone who's anyone into Gundam, your respective communities as well probably have posted it. So anyways, I still am looking forward to its completion. I think it's going to be a really cool kit when it's completed. I just am head tilting when it came to checking out leg piece. Anyways, Other than that, I saw some more images of the Testament. I guess I re-saw the image of Testament. I'm so falling in love with that design. I can't wait. And then the other one, I believe the release for the Geminius, the G unit, I believe it's out already. I saw some in my feeds earlier on being reviewed. I wanted to get it, but I don't know. Kind of reserved on that one. For a P-Bandai kit, from what I saw, had some challenges or some interesting, questionable things on that. Anyways, I might hold off in getting that, even though I am a big fan of the G-Unit manga. I did read the G-Unit manga. Really good stuff there. If you haven't read that before, I'd recommend it. Give it a try. What do we need here? We need A11. Guys, I don't know, man. I'm rushing, but like we only got the body done. This might be a three-parter event. Going E1. Yeah, we're not even close to beat yet. God. So master grades definitely a challenge. I can tell you that right now. In regards to speed and time, I was thinking that this would be a good kind of like proving ground to see where we're at. When, mind you, I was also taking my time understanding this and explaining it. So hopefully by part 2, which will be airing on Wednesday 9 p.m. same time as right now, that we will cover a good chunk of it. Anyways, I usually will probably put a limit on these builds in 2 parts. I might do a extra round on Thursday if that's the case, to just finish her off. Hopefully we don't have to get to that overtime, but the event we do, I'll let you guys know in all my social media platforms. Okay, not to get lost too far, we are now building the back skirt of this, and it looks like there are several pieces here for the back skirt. The B6, play with the B2 and C3s. Got it. So B color, no, white. B will be B2 here. That's interesting. This piece here. Okay, well, let's see how it hangs out to that. Then parts. Freeze. Okay. More white parts. Interesting and pressing her. I don't know. I think we will go to 1 hour and a half tonight to give us some play money. What do you guys think? Hang out for another extra half hour? I think so. Let's do it. Let's see how far we get. Hour and 30 mark. We're really pushing ourselves a little bit past the red line on this one, but I have a good feeling about it. Get covered. Okay, so what do we need? This is going this way and this way. What is? Come on, instructions. Tell me. It goes like, ow. The back part goes here and then up. Oh, no, the other way around. The skirt definitely has a lot of details, guys. If you guys are a skirt fan, holy cow. Yeah, this is the kit for you. I'll tell ya. Okay, that. Secure that. Here. Ow. What? This already. Oh, I did not do this. Oh, don't break. Didn't realize this. Okay. Our trusty part separator. Guys, if you guys don't have a part separator yet, I highly recommend that nook and cranny and kind of push that piece right out when you have fingers and not give it that extra push. Be careful about the plastic. Some of them are very fragile and you don't break your piece. Here. I know, like that shouldn't be too difficult to pick out, but like something popped and it hurt itself. Anyways. Lots of sliding involved in this one, this particular part. Hopefully it'll make sense when I put it together. Okay. Skirt in. Whoa, careful. Okay, so the pieces go like this. Everything is fine, it's secured. But part here is becoming difficult now. Never mind, there we go. It just snapped. All right. After that, we need some D2, D13. Feels like this is the D13. 2 thruster cover. Trying to see a pattern with the thruster cover. So the plate itself to cover it is gray, but the inner part of it yellow, which means you will need a 34. So the only colored piece here that is like that has yellow and red is the A. Something to keep in mind building this. See here, A34, 34. This guy's hiding up here. All right. See what's going on in the chat here. Josh is still there. Nate is still there. Quinn is still there. And Nico just joined the party. All right, guys, time to harass him. Say what's up to your GBWC 2019 going on to 2020 by default. I know, I'm just kind of like fully calling you out a little bit, Nico. Nico was our first interviewee featured on the show. Great guy to chat with. Lots of passion for the hobby. So welcome and in. Oh, whoa, that's a small piece. Not do that again. So it's saying yellow piece first. Fine. This piece. Or if it works, it works. If it fits, it. Time 7. Okay. And then we just need 13, which we got here. And this looks like it's probably what's going to connect the weapon holder. So when it's not using the weapon, it's probably just going to like sit somewhere back here. Lock and connect. Okay, and E2, and that should cover the back skirt, and then we can move on to the next side skirts. And ideally, I want to get this thing standing. Half-hour mark. That is now our new benchmark for this. What we get. 2 is a go. We are chopping. Oops. Out of focus again. Going back to focus. Snap, snap, snap. Snap it. All right. Put it in. Yes. Boom. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Really cool torso so far. Digging it. Boom. There it is. Let's continue. Do we want to do these side skirts now? Probably. Or do we want it to stand up? I kind of want it to stand up. And this is what we're looking at for the foot. Ooh-wee. It's totally doable. Let's go. Alright, for this stage. There's G7, GE, GGE, GGE. Alright. Keep the E's here. Get the G. G34. Okay, so it looks like it's a single foot flat foot from the looks of it. And I'm actually surprised. I thought it would have like some kind of 2 foot system, but it's only a 1-piece foot system. Cool. I think we've been spoiled by the RX-78 Origins. I don't know if any of you guys have built that one, but the foot itself had like 3 segmented parts for it. So anyways, that was also a fun build. Both the master grade and the high grade for that were both fun builds. Highly recommended for you guys to check out. Let's continue. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, so at least the gray pieces are covered by the foot, so it is sandwiched by the color. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. The top cover plates of the foot are actually segmented, so there's the front part and the back part clearly identified as two. And I was building yesterday. I was like, how fast can you really go, Ariel? And then when you think you know that you're that fast, can you go faster? I'm not trying to speed build real time, as I a lot of mistakes. I don't like watching speed build videos just because I think the process is part of the journey. Will I be doing a speed video? I don't see myself doing that. I want to be part of the journey and share with you guys my thoughts. Kits. So hopefully that is cool with you guys. Let's keep going. Alright, so this piece here, see, that's what I meant by like, whoops, by separating the piece. So you have like the blue piece here, the blue piece covering all that gray stuff, then the top part here, that's where this thing sandwiches. There's your foot. Really cool stuff here. Yes, similar fashion. But you need the gray part afterwards to cover it. So boom. So the foot design itself is actually pretty sweet. Even though it's one unit, it feels like it's segmented just because of the color separate. Okay, do that for the rest of these guys. Side, whoops. This. There you go, SD. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That's it. That's a shout out to Quinn. I think he's cracking up. Did that again. No, let's continue on. We need the E27 and E22 followed by an A21. So E parts. Let's go. And I could already tell are the leg parts. I'm just gonna take them. Like all of E looks like our leg parts on it. Noticeable parts. Our objective today, this bad boy is gonna stand. We've just crossed the 1 hour mark. On. Oh, we got those pieces going. Oh boy, what did I look? What did I need from this originally? 27 and 22, 7 and 22 here. So I could tell already, like there's this is a very unique kit. In regards to like, it looks like the inner frame is completely new. I don't see it. I don't see any failure here. Because sometimes you get those P-Bandais that same frame as something, and then they just change the armor up a little. Or another example would be like the Freedom 2.0 and the Justice Gundam both have the same inner frame, except there's like mild variations for it. Not a P-Bandai kit, but you know what I mean, like DV from the original. On. If you are just joining the stream, we are working on the master grade version of the Gundam. The foot in, really good. A whole bunch of rotating availability here for the foot. And good stuff. Alright, and this PC. Interesting. I want to know what those two parts entail. Really cool. The next part here is C. A parts now, A21 and C11. Okay. A20 and 20. Oh, cool. Yellow parts. So I guess the foot has some really intricate color combination. I guess this is for thrusters. So, another piece going in here, like so. Yeah. Up to that would be E. Let's see. What do we? We will need this cover of the foot. Again, very classic Gundam cover of the shoe. Nice. Clean cut? Nope. A little bit of clean. Bob's your uncle. Boom. Boom. Okay. So we are getting there. Let's skip the armor a bit and actually go for the kill. Okay, so resting. Oh, there we go. I knew it. That's where the pipe and the thing is gonna happen. All right, get this to stand up in the next minutes. Let's go. So what do we need here? We need this guy here. A lot of these are in the E frame, which is cool. Segmented, easily found guards. All right. So mildly hot in my place right now. I just turned off the AC just because I didn't want the noise level to be too high and disturb us from our show tonight. There, and wow, so the back portion of that foot actually holds some kind of like ankle guard cover. It looks massive. What we're going through the designer thought of this kit. So what we need next is E37. Stuff. Yeah, when you're in that flow of kind of just creating stuff, it's really cool to find the parts actually nearby each of the pieces you need it to be, because then your workflow just tend to just keep at it. You're in this zone now of like, okay, well, we are definitely going to be part of each other, so that's why we could just continue on with it. That we need E40 and E39. Hopefully they are clustered, because like E40 and 40. Pick up a plastic. What were you thinking there, Ariel? I know, right? And then we're gonna get the rest of the E40 and E90. Well, put guy out. Let's start putting together the die. So master grades are very meticulous, but fun, super fun. So what we need for this guy here is facing downwards, and then the 3 attached. I wonder why they were not. So weird. Like technically, this whole thing could have been just one piece. Okay, sure. Here goes with this piece. let's try to put the upper thigh. So, that being said, this. No, wait. Asking. Oh, tricky. That. Next. Boom. Which means I have to repeat the process. So the legs itself are an actual mirror. Not mirrored. They're not mirrored. Sorry, that's what I meant. They are not mirrored connector. So you will see the seam lines on one side only of these legs, inner frame, but then they're sandwiched in between the I'll call it actual cover for the knee bending portion of it. So we got those in place, and then we need E38. Yeah, this guy's gonna stand, guys. I have a good feeling about it. Let's go. 38. And then after that, we will need E38, 31, 33, 32. So 33, 31, 32, and 38. I think that's doable. You agree? Yep. Absolutely agree. Here we go. And just checking in on the chat, looks like there's a whole bunch of people going on there. Nico is still there. Quinn, how's it going? And Yusuf, glad you could make it. Yusuf here, I met him during event 1. Really good job on a Gyaradoga, entry he did. Also from my hometown, not necessarily hometown, I think west side of it, but a local regardless. So thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. We are trying to race against somewhat of a time. See if we could get this guy standing. I know, right? Master grade on an episode, and it's a 2-parter. Think we're gonna finish it? Hell yeah, we're gonna finish it by hook or by crook. Might be a little bit of a longer episode, but we're gonna get through to it. So that's the upper leg, and we need E38. 38. Yep. So the reason why I snapped that off is because I felt like all those pieces are going to be covered by something. Very interesting placements of where the connector of the nubs are. They're very clean on most parts, especially in the inner frame, but not so much on the outer frame, the white parts, especially. You got to watch out and make sure you clean those guys when you're working with the white outer armor. Make sure all are. But like the inner frames, it looks like they're going to be sandwiched in where they're placed. I feel are very well thought of. Whoops. That is our first piece. So with that in mind, we are going to do a quick commercial about my favorite community. Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the stream so far, and thank you for tuning in. Now, if you're into Gunpla and Mecha as much as I am, or would like to know more about Mecha and Gunpla in general, I'm actually part of an amazing online community called Side 6. All the information you'll need to find Side 6 will be part of the description of this video. You could check us out at facebook.com/groups/side6, on Instagram at side6_mecha. And for any future information or news, you could check out our website at www.side6.club. The community is amazing. Lots of like-minded people that are into the Mecha and Gunpla, sharing works in progress, and pretty much talking about the hobby and everything related to the Mecha and Gunpla lore. So hopefully you get a chance to check us out. We're always open to new members of all skill levels. And yeah, let's just keep getting the community moving forward. All right, thank you for that. And why don't we go check out the arena, see what's going on there. And we're back, and I did find the piece, thank God. And that's because I put a new system below where I'm sitting to catch all these pieces. That is going on with build. So what I'm doing right now is putting together the upper connection of it, body. Well, I guess the lower torso, if you will. I have a feeling this guy is gonna stand momentarily, guys. This. top of this, which is the E32. Okay. From the block. For pieces, we're gonna cut off. Alright, we're on our way. Well on our way, guys. Like so, connects. Really good bend of the knee. Quick. Oh. Armor is off. This is the bend of the leg itself. Really good, full bend, really nice for a master grade. No pistons though, but it does the job. Good stuff. Okay. Get the other leg going. We can get this bad boy standing up. Again, putting together the leg itself is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Good. But love to get the armor as well on that time. How far will we get in 5 minutes? Question. How about this far? Got really far actually. Surprising. So objective is met. Legs is on this guy. Let's zoom out real quick. Whew! And what a trip this is for a master grade. Wow, that was a workout and a half. Let me tell you guys. And I'm just looking to see how much armor this thing really needs in order for me to finish it. A lot of armor. Alright, why don't we get the upper leg yellow, I mean the white part of it. And that would give us some time to prepare for 2. So part 2 of this build session will be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. And the objective of that is to complete the Gundam, full bells and whistles, hopefully under an hour. That's right, hour. This is definitely a challenge, guys. Oh, but it's such a contrast from when we were building the Danazine in regards to the shape of it, and man, even that I got like lost a few times just because of the unique design. This one here is just like, yep, it's a Gundam. It's a nicely well made Gundam, but it's also just a Gundam. So out, put the this perfect, and like this. Nice. So it is actually a separate leg cover plate. Or rather, a design. Similar fashion, this guy here. Whoops. Like so. Alright. Does it feel like a smaller kit? Yeah. Is it small? Probably. I think in the next episode, guys, I will bring in somewhat of a comparison for this kit because I know this is a smaller kit than the usual grade. Okay, so I think that's how far we're gonna take this guy tonight. Woo! Guys, that was a challenge and a half. So the first master grade I am doing on the show, it is very challenging in regards to the time consumption it does take. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more of a walk in the park because of the size of it, but it's not. Lots more pieces, a little bit more on the overtime area, but regardless, it is a good kit. Some stuff I really enjoy from that. Very like nostalgic, retro 80s like vibe to it, but with a modern twist, just because of the new frame system and whatnot for it. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a quick check on the comments. What's going on here? Like Quincy here. Oh, a parts catching system. I will tell you about that parts catching system, but basically it's just a box. I bought an IKEA foldable box that I now keep like underneath me here. Unfortunately, I just also keep some of my spray cans in there. That's why I went to that break, just so I could look for it without the cans rustling. So far it went well, so that was a good test of that system and the timing for the commercial. Also, what else we got here? We got Ralph joining us. Scrolling back, wow, lots of people joined in tonight. Thank you very much for that. Another fun build session tonight. Again, this episode is brought to you in part by USA Gundam Store. Check them out on their social media, USA Gundam. And when you get a chance, you could use my discount code AOMecha and visit their site, www.gundam.com, and check out all sorts of Gundam parts, tools, kits, you name it, they probably got it. And if you don't want it, they don't have it. Very bad slogan. You get what I'm talking about. Next build session will be in 2 days, Wednesday, 9 p.m. EST, same time, same channel. And again, hopefully you guys had a great Monday night. Thank you again for hanging out with me and building this perfect form of what a master grade time benchmark it will be for me moving forward. And oh my god, like I'm just can't wait to continue on Wednesday. All right, so have a good night from me to you. Till next time. Okay, guys.